If you want to learn how to make a homemade sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit from scratch, watch this video. Trigger warning, I am not a baker, but I do what I do when I do it, okay? You want to go in with 2 cups of self-rising flour. This flour was already pre-sifted, but I went ahead and did it with a strainer because that's all I had. And I sifted it again as much as I could. Then you want to go in with 1 stick of frozen butter. But you can use unsalted like I did, or I think you can use salted as well. It don't matter. 1 stick of frozen butter. Mine wasn't like super frozen, so after I did that, I put the flour and the butter in the freezer for about 15 or so minutes, because you want to make sure your flour and your butter is cold for this recipe, because you are making your butter from scratch. I mean, your biscuits from scratch, and you don't want your hands to warm it up and all that stuff. I got this recipe from Chef Key on how to make the biscuits, but I added my own little twist to it. You essentially are going to add in 1 cup of cold buttermilk, but you want to add it in slowly, like that, okay? This is only 3 ingredient biscuits. That's it, 3 ingredient biscuits. Now, I do not have all the proper utensils to make biscuits, but I wanted to make some biscuits, so that's what I did. Now, on your clean space countertop, or even a cutting board, you want to go in with some flour. Yes, my little helper, she be helping me in the kitchen now, so y'all gonna see her a lot, her little hand. But anyway, then you want to add your dough to your countertop. Now, mine was a little sticky. I think I may have added a little bit more buttermilk than the recipe requires, but nonetheless, I just kept adding flour into it and just until it became not sticky. This was really messy. My little helper was helping me, and it was fun to do and play around with it, but it was messy, I ain't gonna lie, but you know what I'm saying? I got the job done. I didn't have the bread scraper or the biscuit cutter, but we still made some fun biscuits. It was all about the experience. Now, if you have the proper utensils, do you, boo? Do you, okay? So again, mine was like super sticky, so I kept adding in a little bit of flour like here and there, and then I just went in with like a little fork and kind of rolled it over, because you're supposed to roll it over about like 6 times. But again, mine was super sticky and I didn't want all that on my hand, so yeah, I just used a little fork and kept rolling it as much as I can without like overworking it, you know what I'm saying? But add flour to your hand, roll it over, and get it as neat as you can. I think that'll help with like the flakes of your biscuits. I don't know, I just wanted to make some biscuits. Now, if you have a biscuit cutter, you're supposed to use that there. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. I just had a spoon. So that's what I used. And I was like, oh, that looked like a little biscuit. This made 4 huge biscuits, which was perfect. A tip. Make sure you preheat your cast iron before you actually use it. You know what I'm saying? So put it in the oven on 425 degrees for about 10 minutes before you add your biscuits in there. That'll help with the cooking process, because your biscuits are only supposed to take like 15 minutes depending on your oven. But mine took a little longer only because my cast iron was cold. So yeah, that's a little tip. But anyway, because we're making sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, I went in with my eggs. So I started off with 1 egg, some salt and pepper, and some milk. This is the key on how you make your eggs fluffy. Y'all know when y'all going to get some breakfast sandwiches, you like them so much because the eggs be soft. It's giving like McDonald's, Bojangles. If you know, you know. So that's how you get it to that consistency, y'all. And then you want to put them in a small pan so that way it can fluff up. After about 10 minutes in the oven, I went ahead and removed my biscuits and put some honey on top and then put them back in there just to get it more crisp. And y'all, my turkey sausages and my eggs were done by this time. And then the biscuits came out cute. Like, I don't know if they like riz the like how the girls did, but I mean, they was cute and they got the job done. Obviously, I didn't have all of the right stuff, but hey, it worked. And they were flaky. It reminded me of my grandma biscuits, low key. I was like, okay, let's clock that. So then I put some cheese on there. The eggs that I made, that's how they came out. And then I cut up some turkey sausages, and y'all, that was literally it. I ended up adding some more honey on top and some parsley to make it cute, because, you know, for the video. But yeah, y'all, this biscuit was actually good. Like a homemade sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Bojangles, McDonald's where? Wendy's where? Because they serve breakfast now too. Yeah, this was quick and easy to make. Like, nonetheless, besides the messiness of the biscuits, this was a super cute breakfast idea to make. So if you're ever in the mood for some homemade biscuits, you should probably try out this recipe. And you can do it chicken, turkey, it don't matter. Make it fun, make it unique. And if y'all do try this recipe out, let me know in the comments, okay? 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend. Bye, y'all.